Welcome back to Castle Ravenloft, the board game. We're playing with Alyssa, we're playing with Kat. We are trying to do adventure number 4, Daylight Assault, and we're trying to get 12 treasures and get out of here before we get knocked out twice, basically. We've already had one healing surge used. I only have one left. Alyssa right now is at 3 health, and Kat is at 1. And we have 11 treasures, so we just need to get one more, and then we have to get back over here to the start tile at the end of each hero phase to escape the dungeon with the 12 treasures, if we can get them. We haven't got them yet. Alright, up first is Alyssa, and I guess we'll keep in mind that we cannot move onto the same tile as another hero, or we're going to get 1 health point of damage. That hasn't happened yet, so the Deadly Shadows environment card hasn't bothered us too much. So up first will be Alyssa, so she can move, attack, and move, or move twice. So she controls the Wraith, which is off the board way over here, and the Hypnotic Spirit. So I think what she's going to do, she's going to do it 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to move 5 spaces adjacent to the Hypnotic Spirit, and then she will just use her Careful Attack ability. One adjacent monster takes 1 damage. Well, the Hypnotic Spirit only has 1 hit point. It is killed. It has no special death features or anything. So that's going to add another experience to the pile. The Hypnotic Spirit is out of here. And that is her move and attack. Now, she has the scouting ability, so she can scout over here, which I will adjust the camera here in a second, because we are going to be getting into the exploration phase. So we'll come right back with that. All right, so we're going to be pulling a tile here off the top of the dungeon tile deck, and remember, we are now in sunset time, which means we get a encounter card whether we like it or not. And if this is a black triangle tile, we get 2 encounter cards. It's a white triangle. All right, that helps us a little bit because we're only going to end up with 1 triangle. And of course, Alyssa can scout an unexplored edge even if she's not on the edge, because she has the scouting ability as her ranger ability. But we do need a monster for the bone pile. And which monster are we going to get? We can't get another Wraith because we've already had 3. We could get another Rat Swarm. What are we going to get? We get a Venom Spider. Okay. Gonna fish that out of the pile here. If I can find one quickly. Yes, I did, finally. Alright. A spider shows up. And we're not going to get 2 encounters. We are going to get 1, because now we're into the villain phase. Ooh, and we only have 3 experience points, so we cannot bounce the encounter card. Oh, what's it going to be? Illusory Trick. Even allies aren't always what they appear to be. The active hero swaps positions. What? With the monster that is farthest from him or her. Really? Okay. So it's just, and it says discard this card. Wow, so Alyssa has to swap positions with the monster that is farthest away from her, which I think, is it the Wraith or is it the zombie? I'll have to come right back. We're going to zoom way out, and we're going to make that swap. All right, by zooming way out, we got a huge board this playthrough. The Wraith is 5 tiles away from Alyssa, and so is the zombie. And so it is now character's choice to pick the one we want. So we're going to pick the zombie, because it's not going to activate until Kat's turn. Oh, and oh man, I almost forgot. The horrible almost forgot treasure card. Obviously, that's why we're here. So yes, when we kill the Hypnotic Spirit, Alyssa's supposed to get a treasure card. And she gets a lucky find. Play this fortune immediately. Draw 3 treasure cards and keep 1. Discard the others. Oh, that's just about guaranteed for us to find an item. All right, so we're going to take the top 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. And that's going to be number 12. Wow. Oh, watch none of them be items. Okay. Oh, Potion of Healing. Well, that's an item. Excellent. Boots of Striding. +1 bonus to speed. Ooh, I think that's a good one. And Breath of Life. You regain 1 hit point. I think we're going to give this to Alyssa, and she's going to get Boots of Stride. She gets a +1 bonus to speed while this is on her. So that makes 12 treasures. I can smell a win unless we get extremely nasty event cards, but the one she got just swaps the location. So she's going to swap locations with the zombie. So the zombie's going to go here, and Alyssa is going to pop all the way across the board over there. So all this time, that was really Alyssa, maybe there was a temporal warp or something there. Anyway, they've switched positions. And that's basically the end of Alyssa's turn, except for monsters now activate. And starting with Alyssa's first monster is the Wraith. Is it within one tile of a hero? It's way over here. It's within basically 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's equidistance from either hero. Otherwise, the Wraith moves one tile toward the closest hero. So should we count squares, or I think if we count squares, it's going to be Alyssa, because this guy can go diagonally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 away, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, going to be going for Alyssa. It's Alyssa's Wraith. Now it can either go 1, 2, 3, 4, or it can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, let's have it go here. It's coming down this big open space. All right, next up is the spider. Hey, this is not bad, because if the spider is adjacent to a hero, it is not. Oh, and of course, let me readjust the camera so we can actually see where the spider is. All right, well, Alyssa's spider is right over here. If it's adjacent, no, the closest hero is Cat. If the spider is within one tile of a hero, 1, 2 tiles, so it's not. Otherwise, the spider moves 2 tiles toward the closest hero. Wow, and that's it. So that was excellent. So 1, 2, it just moves to here. Cat just looks at it and laughs. And now we have 12 treasures. Alyssa's got 6. Cat has 6. It is now Cat's turn. She only has 1 hit point left. And you know what Cat's going to do? I'm just going to readjust the camera. And I think she's going to hightail it out of here with her 6 treasures. All right, so here we are. And of course, I will put this off to the side now, because our start tile is here. This is our exit as well. Cat has a movement speed of 6. Well, she can move twice, so she'll do that. She's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Didn't quite get to the start tile, but she's going to use her movement speed again to get here. And when we consult the rules, it says when the hero hero that ends his or her hero phase on the start tile can escape from the dungeon. So Cat escapes from the dungeon. Remove that hero from play, including his or her figure, power cards, treasure cards. The hero can can't re-enter the dungeon and no longer takes a hero phase or exploration phase. The hero does continue to activate monsters and traps during the villain phase. She's not going to have to draw an encounter card, but she is going to have to activate any traps or monsters. So there's no traps. We're not going to be drawing encounter cards, which is excellent, because she's escaped the dungeon, but she is going to have to activate her 2 monsters. And the first monster she has is the zombie. If it's within 1, it's not. Cat is way up here. And I guess I can move the camera up a little bit so we can, Alyssa is up here. Cat has disappeared back out of the dungeon. The zombie is on this corner. Otherwise, the zombie moves 1 tile toward the closest hero. Well, it's going to move here, so we'll have it go into this tile. It won't go into the bone pile because the spider's already there. That's all the zombie does. And do I have to adjust the camera one more time? I think I do, because the Disciple of Caius is right here just off the side of the camera. So let me do that. Come back and activate the Disciple of Caius. All right, Disciple of Caius time. He is also from Dungeon Command, the Undeath Dungeon Command game. Disciple of Caius. If the Disciple of Caius is adjacent to a hero, not even close. If it is within 2 tiles, he's within 1, 2, 3, 4. He's within 5, so no. Otherwise, the Disciple of Caius moves 1 tile toward the closest hero, and that's all he does. So he's also moving here. So they're trying, all the denizens of Castle Ravenloft Dungeon are heading towards Alyssa, but there's not much they can do because she's so far away, having swapped places with the zombie. So that was actually kind of beneficial. And there's no point in leaving off the episode here, because when we come back to the next episode, then it would just be Alyssa taking her turn, and let's just finish the playthrough, because we're back to Alyssa's turn now. She has a movement speed of 7 because she has Boots of Striding. She also has 6 treasures. So she's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, end her hero phase on the start tile, and leave the dungeon. Right on. All right, she's left with 6 treasures. Cat has left with 6 treasures. Alyssa was down to 3 health. Cat was down to 1 health. We did have 1 healing surge remaining. Let me readjust the camera, zoom in for our final wrap up. And wow, another win. I can't believe it. Absolutely lucky. But this one was a little tougher, a little bit bigger, and the sun went down a little sooner than I would have liked. But we somehow managed to scrape our way through this and pull out the win. So let me readjust the camera and we'll wrap it up. All right, so this is the end of Adventure 4 Daylight Assault. And of course, we're supposed to read the very ending in the book. And it says, oh no, when you start the adventure. It just says victory. The heroes win the adventure when any number of heroes escape the dungeon with a total of 12 treasure cards, which we did. They're all here. 1 hero can end his or her turn to start tile with all 12, or 3 heroes can carry each 4 each to attain victory. So we've had 2 heroes each with 6 treasures. And so Cat left the dungeon with Holy Water, Glyph of Warding, Potion of Healing, Lucky Charm, Ring of Regeneration, Amulet of Protection. Alyssa made it out with Dragon's Breath Elixir, Lucky Charm, Crystal Ball, Boots of Striding, Wand of Teleportation, and Potion of Rejuvenation for a total of 12 and another win. And here's the Wraith trying to chase him down. Too bad, Wraith number 3. You didn't make it. So thanks so much for watching along. This was Castle Ravenloft again, adventure number 4. Will I be doing the rest of the adventures in Castle Ravenloft? More than likely. Over time, if I live that long, because there's also Wrath of Ashardalon, Legend of Zzzt, and Temple of Elemental Evil, as well as Tomb of Annihilation. So there is many, many more adventures for me to do here on my channel. And I will, I'm hoping to eventually get to them. So that could be many months and possibly years down the line. So thanks so much once again for watching along on this one. And yeah, Castle Ravenloft can be pretty brutal. I've been getting, I guess, pretty lucky though. We had some tough go in this this playthrough. I thought we were in serious trouble when we started getting 2 encounter cards per turn, but we somehow managed to pull it off. So I will be doing another playthrough series, of course, in time. A little bit busy at the moment, so I'm not sure when the next one's going to come up, and I'm not sure what the next game is going to be either. So it might be a while. So if you don't see things posted for a bit, don't be alarmed. I'm still around. It's just things have been getting kind of crazy, and so there may be a delay for the next series. And once again, thanks so much to everyone who's watched along, left comments, subscribe to my channel, like my videos. Very, very much appreciated. And we'll see you in the next playthrough series.